with the Nick Rekieta, issues that came to light recently, and the search warrant where his house got searched, and I believe he's up on charges, I actually lost respect for multiple YouTubers this week. Namely, Viva and Robert Barnes. They both tried to make excuses and legal claims that looking at the warrant, seemed to be ridiculous. First, Robert Barnes said that there's no, the witness, somebody who supposedly did illicit substances with Nick Rekieta, was uncorroborated. Except for the fact that there's Nick streaming, leaving camera, coming back with the white substance under his nose. Not the same issue, but a witness that says he did illicit substances. There's also signs of intoxication and him getting more and more behavior showing possible addiction. On top of that, you had accusations of neglect and abuse from mandatory reporters who claim that his kids are complaining, which it's their job to mandatory report, but it's fourth-degree hearsay when it's actually going through the chain of command of mandatory reporters. This isn't rumors. This is a teacher is told something, a teacher goes to their principal, the principal goes to the police, by what I understand. Now, Barnes decided to insult two groups that just randomly disagreed with him. Other law tubers who he called grifters because they don't agree with him that all of this together is enough to get past probable cause, that they're very likely going to find illicit substances, which they're supposed to. And then he insulted the officer, making fun of him for being a small-town cop. Meaning that I guess if there's ever a crime in a small town, a cop isn't smart enough to actually know what he's doing in law enforcement. Then he's just some hick that goes in one day and is suddenly handed a badge. I used to like Robert Barnes, and then I started realizing how big of an ego he has. I've said this before. It's not just that I think Robert Barnes isn't as smart as he thinks he is. I don't think anybody can be as smart as Robert Barnes thinks he is. So, I hope Nick Rekieta gets the help that he needs. It appears that he's definitely in the throes of addiction, that he's lost his way, and it may be hurting his children. As for probable cause, as an admitted amateur, hearing all the things stacked against him, including fourth-degree hearsay, there's enough there that, more likely than not, they're probably going to find illicit substances, which is the standard.